Happy Sunday. I had just come back from a cafe, but that was like probably an hour ago, and I'm on my break because I've been studying from like 1 o'clock to like 3:30, 3:30. So it was not that long, but I got, okay, not a lot in. I just finished a chapter. I need to finish another chapter and then study something else, but there's a lot of things that I have to do essentially. But I have been wanting to film a video and post a video. So this video is not the video that I really want to post. There's a video that I really want to post called childhood wounds, something about childhood wounds. Like talk about childhood wounds. I'm going to talk about my testimony, all that kinds of things, and just how we cannot just stay 14 forever, whatever age you were when you just felt like your growth was impaired in some way, shape, or form because of trauma. At some point we need to grow. And I'm not even saying this in an insensitive way, but I'm saying it because there's so much more in store for us. And if we're stuck in the same place forever, we will never get to meet versions of ourselves that we were supposed to meet. We'll never become versions of ourselves that God wanted us to be if we stay in the same cycle forever. Yeah. Shocking coming from someone like me. I never thought that I would ever leave the cycles that I was constantly ruminating about. I never even thought I was going to be alive at the age of 19. So praise be to God. But I really wanted to post this video because I watched a video, I think yesterday, on Instagram Reels, and this lady was talking about how if you're someone who's creative and you always have the urge to start something but you never do, that energy starts manifesting in other places in your life, but not in the way that you would expect, not in like a good way, in a negative way. And she was saying oftentimes people that are supposed to be doing things, are supposed to be creating things, energy that they're internalizing will actually start reflecting on their body, like as like back pains or shoulder pains. And that is because that energy is being internalized, and it's being internalized so much. There's so much energy that is within you that it's causing uncomfortability. You find you're having stress, anxiety on a daily basis, and all these kinds of things. And it's funny because I relate to that heavy. There are many times where I'm like, I should be sketching, I should be drawing, I should be doing things, I should be creating, but I'm not creating because I just have this fear of like, but I'm not perfect. I'm not really an artist just because people are not seeing it. But it's like, you are an artist whether people see it or they don't see it. Like that's just that, right? And God created us in his image, and God did not create things for the eyes of man. He still creates things that man do not even see themselves. And that just, it has me thinking like, what are the things that I was supposed to do that I didn't do because I was just so afraid, right? I was just so afraid. And all that energy was like internalized in me and really rotting inside of me. But energy doesn't really rot. But this desire was burning so much in my heart, and I was not channeling it into the things that I love. And I think I'm just in that season where I'm like, honestly, I am not going to let this anxiety rule over me. Like right now, I'm pretty nervous filming this video. That's why I'm like studying a lot, making a lot of mistakes, because I am nervous. But being nervous is not a bad thing. A lot of times in the Bible, God had to say to his people, even to Joshua, right? After Moses had passed on, the Lord had said to Joshua, do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for I am with you. And I need to stop forgetting that, even in times when the Lord is like, evangelize to this person, and I'm like, no. What are you saying to me right now? And you know that meme with the boy with the dollar?
Why did you give me $1? My brain hurts.
And okay, anyways, my's that, right? But like today, for example, I was in an Uber going to the cafe that I was talking about earlier, and I just wanted to speak to the Uber driver about God, but my mind was just playing mind games, and I was like, no, it's fine, I'll do it next time, I'll do it next time. I need to stop postponing, because what if there's not a next time? Not for me, but for him, but also for me. And I was just like, it's so weird, because there was a week where I was just like, I'm just gonna do it, and every single Uber I was in, I was always talking about Jesus, and now I'm in a state where I'm like, I need to stop. I need to lock in and stop being afraid. And I think I just need to remember that he is with me. God is with me. He is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. That's the God I serve, the God that is with me in the valley of the shadow of death. That's the God that's with me. And so taking this time to just start creating things, because I'm in the season to just make a lot of things, study a lot of things, but I'm in exam season, so I need to be focusing on my academics. But this video is going to be short. It's not going to be anything crazy. I'm just filming this video just to say to all the creatives out there, you know exactly who you are. So this is a disclaimer. I meant to say to all the creatives and the polymaths, but most importantly, the polymaths. I was supposed to say disclaimer, this is mostly for the polymath, that you guys should, you'll hear what I'm going to say about the whole study, whatever you want to study. But also, I don't think creatives is just like people that just go out and do whatever they want. Like, you also still need to learn things in order to create. Like, you need to observe things and you need to be engaging with the environment. And that's a form of learning for one to actually be able to do what they want to do. Like, for someone to be good at what they do, they consume information about what they like in order to be good at it, right? Or you practice a lot. There's forms of learning that I was kind of talking about, which I did not mention a lot, but that's what I meant. Study whatever you want to study. If you want to study neuroscience on the internet, do that. Watch YouTube videos. There are plenty of YouTube videos. If you want to study human behavior, whatever, there's a lot of videos for that. If you want to learn design, there's a lot of videos for that. There's so many resources. Start learning so that you can create. And for example, I haven't learned anything off of YouTube on, like, could I call this content creation? I guess so. Content creation. But I'm starting because I'm just like, I want to start. Like, even if this starts very wonky, it's going to get good at some point. At some point, it's going to be good. So I'm just excited to create. As you can see, like it's like an itch. It's like, right. Right. An internal itch. Like, I wish I could scream right now because of how much I love creating, and I feel like a burst of energy is released in me every time I think about creating, and I think about art, and I think about all these things that I love, because I've always, okay, let me not say I've always known, but recently I'm starting to realize I was not meant to just be a person who just doesn't create, a person who is not tapped into that kind of aspect of life of creating. And I really love art, like with everything in me. Art and literature are my besties, and I feel like there is a purpose for that. There is a purpose that God made me enjoy art, made me enjoy music, enjoy all these kinds of things, interpreting poetry, and all these things is for a purpose. And so who am I to let it all go to waste? I shouldn't. So I was about to say, this is your sign. This is not your sign, but this is just encouragement that go do it. Start today. Start today. Start today. Start today. Start today. Start today. But also, I think it's very, very important that you pray on it. Ask God, God, is this what you really want me to do? And God, can you please guide me in this? You know, that's very important. That's very important. That's very, very important. I told you, I have a lot that I need to go study. So I'm not going to sit here and, this is not a waste of time, but I'm a bit anxious because also, like, I have so much to study in my brain. I just struggle memorizing things. So that means I need to spend more time, like, with the content so that I can actually understand it. But I just hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I was gonna say Sunday. It's Sunday for me, but it's probably not gonna be a Sunday when you watch it. But whenever you find this video, I hope you enjoyed me yapping about how you should go out and create, because we need some more Christian creatives. Like, we need some more Christian creators. Okay, this thing looks very wonky now, but it was not wonky before. But that's not the, but like, check this fit. I can't hold you. The like color coordination is crazy, but I really like the scarf with the polka dot. This looks good. This, I'm not pretty sure about that. And then check my nails, my rainbow nails. But yeah, okay. Have a good day. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.